All right, we are live on the air, Extraordinary Sports. I'm your host, Alex Monaco, chilling with a very special guest, Marcelas Howard.
Yes, sir.
Phenomenal NBA impressionist. I don't want to just limit you to that, but Marcelas, thanks for joining us. How we doing this afternoon?
We're doing good, man. Just excited to be here. Blessed to live another day.
Absolutely. You're up in Sacktown right now. It's where you're from. So before we hop into the YouTube channel, life as a Kings fan, take me through it. How is it on a month-to-month, year-to-year basis?
It's a struggle. Yeah, it sucks because we have such good. Well, this year we have the most expensive gym or arena, but we don't have the players to go around the pieces to be a good team. Like, we have one player, DeMarcus Cousins, and after that, and then in the draft just confused me. I don't know what we're doing in the draft, but I mean, that's why I'm not a management, So I guess I got to sit and be a spectator. So it's
like this Kings kind of decade of basketball is night and day from the Chris Webber, Peja, Vlade, Mike Bibby team.
We're not even a playoff contender. Like they were like NBA final contenders. We're not even an AFC contender. It's kind of sad. It sucks.
Unfortunately, when that SNL Will Ferrell skit came out for more cowbell, I just couldn't endorse it as a Laker guy because I despise the cowbell on the road in the playoffs that much.
Man, I remember that. That's crazy.
Ding, 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 ding. I remember a lot. I remember Doug Christie used to go to the arena before. He'd use like a trash can on the elbow, and he'd pretend like, I don't know, something to do with, it was Kobe related.
Yeah, no, that was a great
rivalry. Was sensational.
Greatest rivalry in sports by far.
Is Kings Lakers.
Exactly.
Wow. That's phenomenal. So growing up, obviously, you fell in love with the game. How early, and was there a particular moment where you're like, basketball, this is it?
Well, my first sport was soccer.
Oh, nice.
And I was like a soccer fanatic. Like, that was my sport. And then basketball kind of just for fun. I started playing basketball. I was like 5 or 6. And then I started playing like organized when I was like 7. And I started playing competitive when I was like 10, 11-ish. But soccer is my best sport. Soccer and baseball are my best sports. And then I dropped soccer and baseball to pursue basketball, which I regret. But at the same time, is what it is. But I mean, now I'm just a basketball player.
Give me that you see that Odell Beckham top left PK the other week?
Yeah, I don't know. He plays all sports. I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Dirty. Well, that's what's up. Well, then my next question is, as a multi-sport athlete, are you able to pull part of your basketball game from soccer skills or any other sport that you may have picked up on skill-wise and translate it to the court?
Definitely the sport that helps the most of the court is soccer because footwork. So immediately I was ahead of the game on footwork. Like, my footwork was really good because of soccer, because I was I was a big-time soccer player. So then honestly, I don't know why I gave that up. I was just being like a normal, typical kid who wants to go to the NBA. But reality set in. But so footwork before for sure, and then football, just physical. I play football too, physicality, and then baseball is just patience, because you have to be patient playing baseball.
Absolutely. All of them, you got to have that mental component, but baseball.
All sports, you have to. It's a matter. Yeah, no doubt. So
as an athlete growing up, who influenced you? Who'd you love?
Man, my favorite player as a kid was Bobby Jackson of the Kings.
That's awesome.
That's my favorite player.
Jackson, hard worker.
Yes, exactly. That was my dude right there. Like, he was above Michael and AI to me because he just, I don't know. I always liked Bobby Jackson. I don't know why. I mean, I like Allen Iverson too, but Bobby was that's my number one favorite player. I have no clue. Like, that just was.
It's awesome. Yeah. He was clutch in the playoffs for a few.
Yeah.
Man, first guy off the bench, locked down.
Exactly.
Fisher didn't want to see him. I know that much.
Right.
And now, obviously, you got a YouTube channel. Very exciting. You pretty much are going viral on most of these impressions. And so for those watching, listening that don't know about your YouTube channel, give us a quick breakdown of what exactly we see when we go to the youtube.com/Marcelas Howard.
What you're gonna see is, funny videos for free, basically. Like, it's not just basketball or necessarily, it's all types of stuff. It could be basketball, it could be football. I haven't really gotten to the skit part yet, but it's just whatever that's funny. But basketball is my main focus on it. But other than that, it's just anything funny, and it's mostly sports related. So that's basically what I focus on. But I mean, I'm versatile, so I can do all types of things.
So one of the first couple videos that you did, impression wise, correct me if I'm wrong, one of them was how dunkers play in warm-ups versus the game.
Yes, correct. That is correct. I posted on Twitter as a joke. Like, I was just like having fun with it, and then I went to sleep, woke up, it was like at 2,000 retweets. The next day it was like at 3, 4, and then now it's at like 7,000. Like, and that was just, I barely had 1,000 followers back then, so I was like, that's crazy. So
that's wild. Little ball is life hashtag got it rocking and rolling.
I don't know what it is. I didn't put on hashtag or nothing. I just posted with the caption and threw it out there. That was it. And then,
that's amazing.
That's all she wrote from there.
You've nailed some spot on impressions. I love the Kyrie Irving one. Uncle Drew, phenomenal. Where'd you get the inspiration for the Kyrie content?
Honestly, I hit my boys up that I was doing the video with, and I was like, all right, I'm trying to do a Kyrie video today. I went into it. I didn't know like what I was gonna do. I was just like, all right, let's just wing it. So I started playing like him. Like, I didn't really like study his moves like so hard because I knew how he played. So I just kind of went off that. And then what I do is my videos, I'll film it and then I'll watch it back, and then I'll start looking at clips to put the voiceovers. I don't do it to match the voiceover. I make the voiceover match my clip. So the spin moves happen to be the thing that caught my attention. I was like, okay, the spin moves, and then I caught a commentary that said spins away from trouble. So I said, okay, so I'm just add that and keep repeating it.
Right.
Because every video you have to find something that like you kind of like over exaggerating it, but make it still realistic. But yeah, so did that, and then that's basically how that video went. There wasn't too much thought into it.
So did you grow up having a knack for impersonations, and you watch someone once and you can completely like them?
Not necessarily. I was more of a, if I heard a song once or twice, I'll know all the words. So I've always been good at just like remembering and imitating stuff. And I didn't grow up thinking I was gonna like imitate people or just make funny videos. I wanted to be like I don't know what I was. I had a phase where I wanted to be a skateboarder, a dancer, just different stuff, and then a videographer, like edit videos. I went through that stage. And then,
so going back to the dancing, then we can see a Payne, Russell Westbrook dance.
Yeah, that's crazy because I actually wanted to do a video like that, but at the time I wanted to do it during the playoffs and stuff, I was injured, so I was kind of crippled, so I couldn't do nothing. So, and now the time's kind of passed. I might do it next season or something, or maybe I might do it now.
I heard, yeah. Are you limiting them to b-ball? Because I'm assuming you catch a football in the end zone, you could probably show us a little something.
Oh no, I can do all sports. I'm not just one dimensional, so I can do all sports.
I heard Cam Newton's getting rid of the dab. He's moving on to something new.
Oh man, yeah, I actually made a video of Cam Newton. That's the crazy part, and that blew up too.
That's what's up. I got a funny story with him. I actually got to interview him back before he got drafted, and then I tossed him a rock, went out on a post pattern, caught it on my logo, 50-yard line, did the TO on the Dallas Star. Him and his boys thought it was hilarious.
That's funny.
Yeah. Well, last couple you had, I want to go on to the Rondo one though, because Rondo impersonating Rondo, he's a lengthy, very unique style. When I saw that, and then you go to like your Draymond Green jumper, which is spot on, your Angelo Russell's. Obviously, I mean, D. Russell's a lefty. Draymond, he's 4-5 hybrid, and then you got someone like Rondo who's a guard and very unique. The ability and the versatility to just emulate them all. I know you said you didn't really study Kyrie. Do you have to study guys like Rondo to get it down a little?
Rondo, not really. I just knew, like, watching him play in the finals when he was with the Celtics against like LeBron and Kobe and stuff like that. He just had like a lot. He's crafty, so like a lot of fakes, up and under fakes. You know, a lot of just like no look passes and stuff like that. And then so yeah, really I didn't do too much studying on Rondo necessarily either.
Wow.
And because I'm like primarily in basketball, I'm left-handed, but I'm also right-handed. So that's what helps me be versatile to whoever. So I can shoot with both hands. So that's why it just comes natural. Like the Draymond, I didn't look at really no film. I just kind of remember how he shot. I just did a couple practice shots. And I thought, I'm ready. And it went out that way.
I showed my boy. He said your facial reaction was the best part.
Yeah, I got a lot. I didn't even notice it. Like I was like smiling, and when I watched it, I realized I was making a weird facial expression. So it's kind of funny, but yeah, it's I don't know, it's crazy.
I wonder if anyone will take a stab at impersonating him on Snapchat the other day.
Oh, that'd be a really bold one right there.
That'd be a bold one. That'd be a bold one considering he's 6'7" forward. But,
right.
You know, it's all good. So when you watch the game of basketball, back to the NBA, even NCAA, what do you like watching in terms of games within the game? Because you are a basketball player, you watch the game closer than a fan. What do you like to watch? What do you like to look for?
I like to watch pick and roll situations, how to read screens, and where to be on defense, and how to just think play ahead. Because in basketball, as a point guard, you always think a play ahead of everybody else, so you're always ready for any situation. So that's really what I look for. It's like usually, like my favorite player to watch, like my favorite two players to watch in that situation of creating for their teammates and stuff are Kyrie Irving and Isaiah Thomas, as you know. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, so I like watching them, and then other than that,
they're creators, as you are as well, obviously on YouTube and on the court. I'm sure.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, Isaiah Thomas is my favorite player right now. Isaiah Thomas, like my favorite player ever right now. So
that's awesome. Yeah. Hey, they picked up Horford. Not a bad pickup.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll snatch.
It's nice pickup. I mean, you know, my boy Isaiah, he got to get a ring or something. He got to get something. It's my dude right there.
I just love guys like that because what is he, 5'9" ish?
Yeah. We're the same height. So
I mean, it's incredible what he's doing.
Exactly.
Incredible. Mm-hmm. Now, from a mental standpoint, obviously, you got the greats like Jordan and Kobe, the ones that really understand the mental side. How do you go about approaching the game of basketball from a mental standpoint, or what do you like about the mental side of basketball?
Basketball is mainly all mental, because if you don't have mental, then you're not going to be successful, or in crunch time you're gonna crunch, like you're gonna crumble, because you don't have that mental strength to get you where you want to be, or get you to what you want to do on the court. Because you can have the physical, the stature, you can be buff, you know, big, fast, strong, but if you don't have the brain, IQ, you're not gonna last long in this profession.
Absolutely. Is there a particular athlete you're like, mindset wise, you compare yourself to, or you've studied?
I mean, mindset wise, I think like scoring wise, I think I'm like my scoring mentality is like kind of like Kyrie, to where I pick and choose, but I like to score too. But overall player, like my mindset wise, like I said, Isaiah Thomas, like I watch him a lot and everything he does. Like he doesn't back down from nobody, no matter who you are. And, you know, if you push him, he'll push you back. You know, he's not afraid. So that's just how I like to be. You know, you can't be no punk at this size.
Oh, no. Yeah, absolutely. What do you think makes a great team? What separates a great team from a good team?
A great team from what?
Just an average. Like what? Let's take, you know, like a Spurs or a Golden State or a Cleveland versus a team that, you know, like the Rockets, they got talent. No one's calling them great.
It's simple. The biggest difference is everybody buying in. If you don't buy in, then there's going to be no success.
Now, that's fascinating what you just mentioned, because watching the NBA, to me, it's a small group. It's not the NFL. It's not 53 heads on a roster. You got, you know, a fifth of that. So it's a close-knit group. Do you think it's just as much the coaching staff and the culture of the franchise that contributes to everyone buying in as it is like the leader of the team being the guy that empowers everyone? Is it a combination of both?
It has to be a combination of both because think about it, Cleveland's never won a championship ever. So, you know what I'm saying? LeBron brought that culture on. So everybody bought in to what he was bringing, and he bought into what the coaches are bringing. But when you go to the Lakers or Celtics, everybody, you know, automatically likes the Lakers and Celtics because they're proven winners. But other programs, they just waiting for players to bring that culture of we're going to win and we're not backing down for nobody, which LeBron bought. Even though he left, he still came back and he still made a promise and he fulfilled that promise to win a ring in Cleveland. So,
absolutely. Yeah. Well, do you feel like in the NBA, because this is my thing, I feel like for some reason, egotistically, they kind of say like, you know, because we've had the last, you know, 6-7 years between the trio in Boston and then Wade, Bosh, and James, that three guys together, often the third guy is going to get salty because he's not going to get his. But just going back to what you said in terms of buying in, if the team's winning, then why should the third star on the team be disappointed with not getting his? And that's like part of the basketball culture and street ball and all, you know, everyone's got to get that. Everyone wants to get buckets, but we're talking about organized professional basketball. I want to pick your brain. You know better than I do about, you know, the dynamic between a squad. And I'm just fascinated by it because I feel like the Rockets, how do you go from Western Conference, a Western Conference finals berth to 500 ball outside
know, right?
An internal implode? Like clearly that was a chemistry thing.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't like it had to be chemistry, it had to be leadership. Like if I didn't have a leader, like James Harden's a great player, but I'm not sure if he's a great leader. The difference. So
but why is it that sometimes it's not, if a team's winning, there's still gonna be potentially a guy on the team that's salty because he's not getting what he thinks he should be getting stat-wise?
It's the NBA. You know, everybody thinks they're a star when they get to the NBA because, I mean, you're really good to get there. So some people have trouble accepting that their role in the NBA is not the same as it was in college and high school. So that's just the only difference.
That's true. Now, what do you like about the college game that you don't see in the NBA?
Day in and day out toughness because you're playing to get to the next level. You're not getting paid at all, and you can't get comfortable because your spot can be taken like that. Like there's so many people out there that coaches recruit for the next year coming in. So if you slack off, your spot's to, you know, so you always gotta stay paranoid and really have your head on the swivel because you have to look out for everybody else trying to take your spot. So you really have to work hard and stay on top of your game, or else you can be just out like anybody else. So I mean, tough.
A lot of NBA offseason moves. We're on the horn with Marcelas Howard at Marcelas Howard on Instagram and Twitter. Yeah. That's Marcelas. In regards to the NBA offseason, a lot of moves. I want to start with the head honcho, Mr. Kevin Durant. As a fellow competitor, you're up 3-1 against the Warriors. You lose 3 straight. Are you joining the team that took 3 straight on the second biggest stage, or are you going back the next year and finishing business?
Me personally, I'm gonna go back. You know, like that's just me. I wouldn't join a team, but at the same time, though, I can't knock him because you know, like he did what made him happy. At the end of the day, it's all about player happiness. It's not about fans' happiness because no matter what you're doing, somebody out there is gonna hate on you. So, I mean, he did what he had to do. So I mean, I respect that, you know. But at the same time, it's like if he doesn't win that ring, then it's gonna be like, dang, he should have stayed. But then at the same time, it's like it's his decision. So we just sit here and spectate.
But does 3 ring? Let's say they win back to back in Golden State. Is that still not as legit as what 1 would have been in Oklahoma?
I think the 1 would have topped the 3 because he would have won with his, you know, with Westbrook, and they've been through a lot. So I mean, I think that 1 would have. I mean, the 3 of course look better stats wise, but that 1 would have like held over for a while because he could say, I won OKC a championship. Like he said, I brought that, you know what I mean? Whereas the Warriors, it's going to be him, Draymond, Clay.
And it's really a rare – what he passed on is so rare, and I don't know the next time we'll see it, where a guy was drafted by a previous franchise and then they migrated. And so literally Durant has been there from hour 1 with the franchise. It's just he must I don't know. I kind of heard through the grapevine that he was actually planning on staying, and then he's kind of an impulsive cat, so must have made an emotional decision out in the Hamptons when all those meetings went down.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, and
what the story, other story of that no one's talking about or just not enough about is the entire Warriors team that outside of the big three is pretty much, I mean, not all of them, obviously Iggy's there and a couple other guys. They lost 6 guys. 6 guys.
Yes, I'm saying. Exactly.
And so also from a chemistry standpoint, I find it fascinating that a team breaks the All-NBA wins record 1 game away. I mean, really one they don't play ISO ball the last half of that quarter in game 7. They win that game. They decided to play like Cleveland and they lost. Point being, if that team was so close chemistry wise, and those rumors were true about them recruiting Durant mid-season, was this team not as tight-knit as we all thought? I mean, they were just so quick to jump. I don't think Durant's on the Warriors today if they win that game 7.
Yeah. I mean, even if they win, I mean, I don't know if he would join, but he might have still joined because I think about it. I remember a key thing was Harrison Barnes said he wasn't returning after the season. So when I heard that, I'm like, okay, Kevin Durant's possibly coming because that's a lot of cap space, plus losing all those players. And I was like, it's only right that Kevin Durant goes after they lost. Wow. I mean, I didn't want to believe it, but I was like, it has to happen.
Yeah.
Sadly, but.
Yeah. But, I mean, hey, Bogut and Barnes are in Dallas.
I know.
Mo Buckets is in Clippers town.
Yeah.
Barbosa's back on the Suns.
It's crazy. Brandon
Rush is gone. And another key Azili to the Blazers. I mean,
that's what I'm saying, right? They lost a lot from one player, but it is Kevin Durant.
Have you messed with them yet in updated rosters? Because I have dabbled with them on 2K.
I have not. I have not updated my roster yet. I'm gonna wait till 17 comes out and see what happens.
You're saving it. Wow.
Yeah.
Touche. Anything else in regards to the NBA free agency frenzy that was noteworthy? I mean, obviously Rose going to the Big Apple. That's an interesting move.
D-Wade. I mean, I respect D-Wade's decision going back home. Nothing wrong with that.
Interesting that after taxes, it was only like a $2 million difference. He must have felt like he was disrespected by Pat Riley or Mickey Harrison or somebody.
Yeah, he said, his time in Miami was up. So, he's just like, time to move on. I mean, Jordan moved on too at one point, so it's not rare to find somebody to move on. So, yeah, a superstar moving on, you know what I'm saying? So.
You got anybody you expect to break out next season, or anyone you're watching, or a team maybe on the ride, little T-Wolves, maybe Jazz, someone sneaking in that wasn't in the playoffs before?
Man, well, as players-wise, Isaiah Thomas will have another great year. Damian Lillard, that's my dude. Kyrie, of course, is going to ball out.
Have you heard Damian Lillard spit bars, by the way?
Oh, yeah, Dame Dollar. Of course. It's crazy.
Phenomenal.
He has his flow. He sounds like a rapper. Like, he could be a rapper too. That's the crazy part about it.
Unreal.
He's very relevant, for real. And then on the side of that, like the one player I think is gonna have a really like a breakout year, I feel like, is my dude Tyler Ulis to the Suns. That's my guy.
I love you. You know who the first team I played with after the NBA draft was? The Suns. So I could go with Ulis and Booker because I just think it's so tight. Calipari must be stoked, guys.
Yeah, and then Marquise Chris, he's actually from Sacramento, so I know him too.
Is he? Dude,
he's having a great year, I think.
Monster athlete. The Suns weren't looking so good after they let go of the Morris twins 9 months ago. Now they're looking like they bounce right back, and they'll be all right.
They're looking solid right now. So I'm liking their chances. So Ulis is my dude, man. I like his game a lot.
I like the call, man. I like the call. Well, back to the YouTube channel and content. Anything else you want to talk about in regards to what you got going on? I mean, very exciting stuff. Obviously, I saw the YG Trace shout out on the Instagram video. That was very funny. The voiceover was great.
It's a lot of people reached out to me too with these videos, like a lot of players and stuff and people. That's and amazing. Then the biggest two people that reached out to me were my favorite two players, Isaiah and Kyrie. I was just like, oh, this is amazing.
That's phenomenal.
Yeah, like on like 3 of my videos, Kyrie commented like, "You're funny, bro," or "You're a fool," or laughing emojis. Isaiah on Twitter would tweet me back like, "That's funny." I did one to him too. And they both follow me on. Isaiah follows me on Twitter, Kyrie on Instagram. And then I remember I DM'd Kyrie one time after he followed me. I was like, wow, make sure it wasn't a fluke. I DM'd on like, yo, appreciate the follow. Hope you enjoyed the video. He's like, yeah, man, no doubt. Your videos are hilarious. I almost crashed my car. I was in the car reading the text like, oh, what? You know, so it was wild. But
wow.
Yeah, I was leaving school, actually. I was leaving class, and I got that response. I was like, yo, that's crazy.
That's surreal, man. Well, obviously, you got a knack for being able to do this, entertainer, athlete. Keep it rolling, man. I'm excited to see what else you got. You ever need anyone to play a Gordon Hayward, Kirk Heinrich?
Definitely.
Maybe my Hebrew fellow Omar Caspi. Let me know.
I got you. Yeah, I'm actually my next video, like I'm gonna drop like a is Kyrie Irving's layups. So
there we go. We'll look out for it.
I'm not dropping that. I'm trying to drop it until I reach 50,000 followers on IG, which is 1,000 more. So I'm waiting for that. So once that happens, and you know,
it's happening.
What's happening? But yeah, on a side note though, the crazy part is like some of the funny videos like that like explode out there. Like some of them are like my girlfriend's ideas. Like she'll tell me you should do this and that. I'm like, I don't know, and I do it, and then it's like, wow, she was right. And then it's just like the I don't know if you see the Cam Newton one. Like she gave me all those ideas, and then like 6,000, 7,000 retweets and all types of love on IG and Facebook. Is really crazy. It's ridiculous.
It's amazing, man. You gotta keep it going, baby. Gotta keep it going.
Got to, man.
You're eating.
For sure.
You had that Devin Booker first season. Everyone's we're like,
you know, man.
Give us 22.
Because on the 15th, that's the first day I started. So it's gonna be a year soon. So that 15th is gonna be starting on year 2. So you gotta come back better.
That's amazing, man. Well, hey, for those listening and watching, want to follow what you love. I know you very much did it just for joy, and that's often how things take off.
Yeah.
It's amazing, Marcelas. I'm happy for you, man. Continued success.
Appreciate that for sure, man. No doubt.
Well, as we round out the convo, appreciate the time. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. I'm Alex Monaco, Extraordinary Sports. We're on the mic with Marcelas Howard, athlete, impressionist, YouTube personality, youtube.com/Marcelas Howard. Follow him on Twitter and IG at Marcelas Howard, Marcelas Howard. He's doing it, people. He is doing it.
Yeah, man. No doubt. But I mean, none of this is possible without the man above, though. So,
hey, as you plug the T-shirt, just the smooth.
Yeah, you know, got the T-shirt. Got I don't know if you can see the wristband. It says this. It said I don't know if you can see. You can't see what that says, but it says Jesus loves you. You know.
There you go.
You know, I always rock this on my wrist every day. Just know he's with me with whatever I'm doing in life. So.
Absolutely, man. Well, continued success. Stay up. Stay positive. Yeah. Congrats on the early 1 year. And we're looking forward to more content, man. And if you ever come down to Hollyweird or Venice Beach, they call me Johnny Stock. They call me Johnny Stockenberger, baby. I got that.
I like it.
All right, boss. Appreciate the time, man. Thanks, Marcelas.
I'm down, man. Appreciate it. Have a nice day. Yes, sir.
All right, you too. Later, guys.
All right.
See you next time. Peace.